Hey everyone, so quick curious question. When was the last time you saw an alien encounter video? If it's been more than several hours, here are a few clips to get you pumped up for this video. So what were the similarities among those videos? Well, if you couldn't tell, they were all recorded on a potato. Literally the fruit the McDonald's make their fries with. That type of fruit. So I set out on a mission to prove to the world that HD is the future. If not HD, then at least SD. You don't need a DSLR, you don't need an expensive smartphone to make that happen. All you need is this $60 Dashcam that will do it all for you. And hopefully, for your next alien encounter, when you're going on a comfy ride through the countryside and you see that alien spaceship coming towards you, ready to grab you and start genetic experiments on you and your dog in the back seat, you'll be able to record in full 1080p. HD. So before I talk about the overall quality of the product, I just want to make reference to the installation process because that was definitely the most difficult part about this project, definitely more difficult than spending the $60 for the product. So firstly, you'll need to find your fuse box, and not the one in the front, but the one that should be located somewhere underneath your dashboard. This is where you'll plug in the positive wire, which is the one that supplies the power, and the ground wire, which will prevent short circuiting. You can use the yellow wire for audio, but in my case I felt like I didn't need it. Every car is different, so you should definitely flip over the plastic fuse cover where you'll see a list of all the components as well as separate voltage indications. So this dashcam utilizes 12 volts, so make sure you check to see if your vehicle provides that before purchasing, but generally all cars can pump out 12 volts. Now you might be thinking, what the hell do I do with all these wires? It's a pretty simple dilemma actually. You can tuck them in behind the padding of the car's interior and you're done. Oh, and don't forget to remove the sticky adhesive behind the dash cam and smack it on your window. From the outside, the dash cam is pretty hidden. Even when you're close to the vehicle, you actually won't be able to see it unless you know what you're looking for. That's definitely a big plus if you want a hidden dash cam. Now you'll need a micro SD card. I found one in my old GoPro that I'm not using anymore, and you'll also need a smartphone. It doesn't matter if it's running iOS or Android. And with your smartphone, you have to go on the App Store or Play Store if you're using Android and download the app Final Cam. This is the app you'll be using to see what your dash cam is seeing. The next part is a little tricky, so make sure you follow my every move. Press and hold the power button on the dash cam for a few seconds and you'll see a green LED indicator light. Open up the app, press the plus icon in the top right corner and connect to a Wi-Fi name that goes along the lines of Car DVR. The password is included in the brief manual that comes with the product. And that's it, you're connected. I took this out for a brief test drive and let me tell you, it worked flawlessly. So where I traveled, the roads were really bumpy, but the footage came out really smooth. It's also very crisp, which wasn't something I was expecting for the price. The dashcam's lens is really wide and is great for capturing a lot of the view. All the video files or picture files, if you occasionally take those, will be stored on the micro SD card, and you can access those pretty easily on your computer or from the app if that's more convenient for you. The installation was definitely difficult, but once you're done, you got yourself a pretty neat dashcam.